Long time, no live,
Hello.
fellas. Welcome back to another episode of Hardstyles with Miia Solar. Hardstyles with Miia Solar is your ultimate backstage pass into the world of harder styles. The show will share you the best tips, tell you stories you won't hear anywhere else, and bring you exclusive 30-minute guest mixes. You can catch the show live on Twitch every second Thursday, starting at 8 p.m. Finnish time. Can't join the live broadcast? Don't worry, all the episodes will also be available afterwards on YouTube. This time we are joined by a local legend with whom we are going to discover the secret to a long-lasting music career. My name is Miia Solar and I will be your host through this journey of harder styles. Today I'm thrilled to welcome a guest who's been part of the scene for over 30 years. Welcome to the show, Sami Haapajoki. How are you doing?
Hey, nice to be here.
Are you excited?
Yeah, very excited.
Yes, let's do this. This
Let's
one
do
will
it.
be really good episode. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Let's tell a little bit about Sasha F. You are behind one of the well-known hardstyle classics in the scene. Your track Get Hit has gained over 1 million streams and is still regularly played at events in all around the world. With a career spanning nearly 30 years, you've established yourself as one of Finland's top hardstyle artists, performing at major festivals like Defcon 1, Decibel Outdoor, Cubase, and many more across the globe, from Australia to the United States. You've also known for your rough and energetic sound, and you've released music on labels like Spoontech Records, Minus is More, and Resolved Records, to name a few. Today we will hear more about your journey, but first let's go back to where it all began. Can you tell us how your journey into hard dance music began?
It started around 2000 when I first discovered the UK hard house and hard energy. Then after that came more the German hard trance. It was more reverse bass and more melodic stuff, like 150, 160 BPM stuff. So there it started more.
Do you remember where did you find the music genre? Did your friends or how did
Usually
you?
from friends and from Harry Proteus. He showed me the UK stuff.
Ooh.
It was very energetic and I released some of the tracks in there too. But then I went more to hard trance.
Do you remember the first time that you heard like some specific track? What did you felt back in when you heard? Because like for me, hardstyle was totally different from any other music that I had heard before. So
Yeah,
how did it feel?
Yeah, it feels very energetic because the first tracks are from the Captain Tinrip from UK. He released lots of big tracks like Hard Energy and Hard House.
Yeah.
And I heard it from the radios and then internet at that time.
From the radio?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, UK, they had a few radio stations in the UK, but you can hear it in different countries too.
What about Finland and radio back in the early 2000s?
No, there's not so good one. But there's few, like in Yle, there was an old Dr. Ripatti, and he played lots of electronic music and lots of DJs mixes there, and I started to listen from there.
Oh, that's really nice. In Finland we have a lot of hardstyle in the radio, in my opinion.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
We had Sonni and Sonny's Passo, but I think that he quit the show maybe over a month ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Sad.
Yeah.
What specifically drew you to fall in love with hardstyle?
When I heard the first hardstyle tracks in 2003 or 2004, like the old Satox and that stuff, and I felt love with the bass lines and the melody and the roughness from the tracks. So much energy in the tracks. So then I started to check where I could buy all those tracks, and then I bought lots of vinyls to start with them.
About the vinyls, where did you used to buy them?
From Holland, usually the Midtown Records. I ordered lots of records from there, and then in the UK there's few record shops where I bought them.
How many vinyls do you have at the moment?
Maybe 10,000.
Did you hear? 10,000. Where do you keep them?
In the storage at home.
You need to have a big room for them.
Yeah, there were lots of records. Too much, I think, now all the classics in the vinyls.
If somebody wants to buy vinyls, should they be in contact with you?
Yeah. I have all the classics.
Okay, I will be. Checking my bank account like, balance. Order. Couple of good classics. What was the first hardstyle event you went to?
I got the first booking in Holland in 2005. That was a real hardstyle party. And I played there my first vinyl set from hardstyle.
But what about when you went to as a visitor?
Visitor, I think that was the first like real hardstyle party. In Finland I played sets, but not the real hardstyle party.
Okay, so your first like hardstyle rave was when you were performing there.
Yeah, in Holland.
That's cool.
Like only hardstyle.
Yeah. But that's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
But what was the situation in Finland back in the days? Like
there's all kinds of hard stuff like hard trance and hard energy and hard house was big in Finland that time. So I played like special set, like 1 hour sets, only hardstyle, but it wasn't so big that time yet.
And from vinyls, of
yeah,
course.
Vinyls.
Do you play vinyls nowadays?
It's some special sets if somebody books like vinyl sets, but it's very rare nowadays because everybody has the CDJs and only stick players.
Yeah. So if you want to book Sasha F for a special vinyl set, you can do so. But how was the first hardstyle event you went to? How was the feeling like? Because it's this new world.
Yeah, it's very totally new world because so big sound systems and everything. All the big DJs from that time was there in the same party, and I was so excited and very nervous and sweaty when I went there. But it went very well, and I got lots of respect from the other DJs that I played very well for the first time. So
That's so cool.
it is sometimes it's very hard to play with vinyls because it's jumping all the time if they have not put it the right way.
I can only imagine it is difficult to play at home and put the needle on the record, so imagine mixing with it at a gig. What about your journey into DJing and making music? What made you want to pursue a career as an artist?
When I started '94 to practice at home, I bought my first turntables at home. Then my first gig was in '95 when I organized my first party in Vaasa. And in 2000 I started producing more UK stuff, UK hard house stuff. And then 2004 I started more hardstyle stuff, and 2005 came my first hardstyle release in Holland.
What was the first one?
It's like me and Burmax, Overload Records.
Was it difficult to learn all this?
Yeah, very difficult. It takes many years and the new programs is coming all the time, and lots of hardware was in that time. So it's very difficult. Now it's more easy nowadays, but
because like nowadays it's YouTube and tutorials, but how about you when you started? Like where did you learn all that?
There was one drum and bass DJ in Finland who teach me some of the stuff in Cubase stuff.
So basically from persons.
Yeah, persons only.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was no YouTube in that time, so you have to ask somebody to teach you some stuff.
Yeah.
It's very hard in start.
Yeah, but like nowadays it's easier.
Yeah,
you can just Google, I want to be a producer, or ask ChatGPT, I want to be a producer, please write me like 1 year plan for how to learn this. And
you need only laptop, that's it.
Yeah,
of course, the VST synths and everything, sounds and stuff, but it's very easy nowadays.
What about you when you started? What kind of equipments did you had?
Yeah, some of the hardware and equipments and computers, but not so much.
Do you still use hardware when you produce?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sounds really good. What about, could you tell, you already told us your first DJ gig. But how did you get it?
I organized my first party.
Oh.
Yeah, Vaasa was one of the biggest cities in parties in the 90s. There's more parties than in Helsinki. They had almost every weekend parties.
Vaasa, that's surprising.
Yeah, it was, I think, the second biggest party city in Finland at that time.
But like, no, what is the situation in Vaasa nowadays? I think there's...
It's quite dead. There's not so much parties. I think few in a year.
Okay.
About.
Surprising!
Yeah, sad about that, because it was a good city to do parties. Every time it's full house.
But now you have the hardcore code, your own event.
Own event. Yeah.
So could that go to Vaasa again?
Yeah, might be. If there's few places where you might be getting. it depends. But in Turku, it's now in Turku, so we have the good venue there. But let's see what happens.
Maybe Vaasa.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Vaasa.
Maybe,
Stay
maybe
tuned,
someday.
Vaasa. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced at the start of your career?
I think the connections when I started, because it's very hard to get connections because you don't know anybody who organizes parties in Helsinki, Turku or Tampere. So I just checked for the flyers and asked for the DJs like if I can send some mixes for them, and they check it out, and they asked me to come to play the first time in Pori and Helsinki Usva parties with Orchidea and Maniac. I played there a few times, and then it started there.
Have you recorded your mixtapes to CD?
Yeah, many times.
Yes.
And the tracks to CDs.
Yeah.
After vinyls, of course.
That's really, really cool. But if you wanted to promote your mixes,
Yeah,
you had the CD.
Yeah, I have to burn the CDs and send it to the promoters.
Cool. Have you ever sent any CD from mail to somebody?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, usually I mail post it. Yeah. Because it's not with the internet. It takes too much space for the mails. You cannot send it by mail.
That's interesting. What would you say as a promoter if somebody would now record a CD and send it to you?
But I don't have any CD players. I can listen to it.
Okay, maybe a bad advice there.
Maybe for the computer I get them.
Could be a really good way to, differ from others,
yeah.
but maybe if the promoters
the
can listen
compilations,
to it.
they do some of the compilations still in CDs and vinyls still in Holland, but it's very rare.
I would like to do one.
I've released many vinyls soon.
I'm sad that we didn't talk this before, because it would be cool if you could have shown that this is my own vinyl.
Yeah.
But maybe you can send some pictures and
Yeah, I can.
we can put them somewhere
would be nice.
to the social media for you guys to see. But where does the name Sasha F come from?
It's come from my full name. When I started, I was only Sasha, but then in the UK there was a very big progressive trance DJ whose name is Sasha, so I couldn't be the same name.
Yeah.
So I changed my name to Sasha F. Sasha F is like Sasha from Finland.
Not the Sasha from UK,
No,
Sasha from Finland.
Finland.
That sounds fair enough. You've created one of the well-known hardstyle classics in the scene, the legendary Get Hit with the motherfucking reel! Together with Cripsis, can you tell us a bit about the process behind the track? Did you know it would be a hit?
Yeah, well, I met Cripsis in Holland in one party, and we chatted many times there, and then we changed email addresses and started talking there that we could make a track together. Then we started a little bit, and we made a very hectic melodies first that we didn't like it, but then we changed totally the track, and it was 1 week we are ready. Then he played in a few parties in Holland, and everybody was, what the fuck is this? This is huge. And then after that, everybody was playing in all the climaxes and all the hard bass, Defcon main stage, Decibel, every big party in the world in the main stage is the track was played. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then it had been the Q-Dance Gala, it chosen the world's top 25 for the best hardstyle tracks in the world.
Was it there?
Yeah.
Oh!
Number 20, the best hardstyle track in the world. What the fuck?
That's
Q-Dance
crazy.
Gala.
That's crazy.
So that got my name really high, of course.
Yeah, was that your first first hit?
Yeah. Then it started to go.
You were like, let's get hit,
Yeah.
and then you did a hit.
Yeah, it was unbelievable time.
That's so amazing, because it's a really good track, and nowadays still it's played a lot,
Yeah,
and everybody knows it.
In Defcon 1 this year, it was played 5 times.
Let's get it.
The first time I got the track ready, and then I burned it to CD, of course, because there was no MP3 still.
Yeah.
Then I played it so much that one time I take it from the CD player and cut half. It was so much played.
That's when you know it's a hit. Hits break the CDs. That's cool. But from those early steps to performing at the biggest festivals in the world, let's talk about your rise to the global stages. You've played pretty much everywhere from the Netherlands to the United States. What helped you to become a big artist? Was it
The music, what you release, because then the people knows you when they heard your track in the many parties. Then they say that this is good. Then we have to book him. In that time, the mixing doesn't so much matter because, of course, some of the artists respect that, but the crowd is not so much. But it's important to play the good tracks.
I agree.
Yeah.
Was it like, if you think about the time after Get Hit, like, did your career changed after that?
Yeah, a bit, because I signed to big Q-dance agency in Holland. They booked me all the big parties in Holland. Then I signed a few new record deals in Holland, so they get me going in the big stages all the time and all over the world.
What was your first like big booking?
I think DEFCON 2012. I played in the blue stage in DEFCON 1, the second biggest stage.
When they asked you to come there, did you scream?
so excited. I couldn't even breathe.
I can only imagine because
In the same year came Decibel, Cubase, all the other big parties in Holland, Dance Valley, 15 years of Dance Valley came party, which was 80,000 people.
So it was like basically 1 year and you went through them all for the first time. Crazy. Did you felt like nervous?
Of course, because I went to the States, there was like 30,000 people in the front. I was
Sasha from Finland! No, but like, that's amazing! That's amazing!
They made very big intro for us and everything, big balloons kind of everywhere. And
Goosebumps!
MC Ruffian was saying, Sasha F!
That's so cool! That's so cool! Was there a specific moment, track or gig where you felt you had made it?
Get hit with the motherfucking way. Of course, after that there are some tracks too because they have been played all over the world, of course.
Yeah.
But that was the biggest.
Yeah. What is the most special gig you remember?
I think Reborn Festival in Sydney. That was like 25,000 people in Sydney Centre. And of course DEFCON 1 and Decibel. I played in the loudness stage in Decibel. There was first gigs from Guns for Hire, was first time ever performing there. And Wish Outdoor played, Radical Redemption played his first gig in there ever. So he hadn't played anywhere else. He played after me in there.
What?
So he
That's
was like,
crazy! I'm just like, my jaw is like,
I've been in many stages where the big artists started their career.
That's really nice. You have seen them grow and you have seen a lot.
Yeah, all of the big names nowadays, I seen them when they started.
That's really cool. But now, the hot question. Because I read that you have been touring in the United States.
Yeah.
So, what about the Invasion tour in the United States where you performed 20 gigs in 40 nights? What was the tour like? Tell us.
Yeah, it was very hectic tour because we traveled in a bus.
With whom?
There was like 5 DJs from UK. They organized the tour with us.
Ah.
And we traveled like every second day was the gigs, all the biggest cities in all over USA. So it was like for 20 days being awake and partying like 40 days. So it was like very hectic, but I earned lots of stuff from that one. So it came very thankful for that one.
That sounds like really interesting and intense.
Yeah, it's very intense.
I think
very hard, but I was very happy that I made it.
Because like Justin Bieber does tours like this, and you did too. That's crazy. How did they arrange the tour? Like, did you just?
I was in one agency in the UK.
Okay, so
they organized all the cities.
Okay, that's really cool.
Well, first we fly to New York and then we start traveling from there.
What was the coolest place in the United States?
I think Las Vegas. We played in a pyramid in Las Vegas, like there was casino and nightclub and everything. It was
People were spending money.
Partying.
What is uhkapeli?
Gambling.
Gambling. Like, that's so crazy. Wow. What's the best and the hardest thing about touring or being an artist in general?
The traveling, of course, and you have to be awake many days if you have like 2 or 3 weeks in a weekend, so not much sleep, like, and partying all the time. So
Do you think that you need to do some sacrifices if you want to be a successful artist in your life? Do you need to do some?
yeah, maybe some of the work needs to be cut it off. So it's very hard to go Monday to work at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I agree.
It will be now like 2 days awake.
But what's the best thing about being an artist?
I love the people. The people are nice and they respect the music, and of course I love the music for all my heart.
That's awesome. But now let's get into what's kept you going all these years. How do you keep your performances fresh after so many years?
Well, I think the music is when I make music and I put fresh tracks for the sets, and to learn how to build the sets right way, and then, of course the people,
Yeah.
because they respect that. So, and the promoters want to book me again and again all the time. So it's very nice to play.
And of course, like over the years, the sound like it develops. Of course, like
yeah.
your own like what you like, it changed.
Yeah.
So your sound will change
Yeah.
over the years. So it kind of, I think it keeps it fresh.
Usually they say that when you go older it goes softer, but for me it's the other way.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see soon. Let's hear soon. What is the secret to your long-lasting career, in your opinion?
I think producing some great tracks and keeping the mixing fresh, and I think that's the important thing, keeping the tracks fresh and make tracks that people likes.
I will write them down. How has your career changed over the years?
Well, I think it's more hectic. It was more hectic before, but nowadays it's okay. It's like 3 or 4 gigs a month, so it's okay. About the busiest time, I had like 17 gigs a month.
That's a lot. You are like performing all the time.
Yeah, and I was in Australia. I had 3 gigs in the same night, so it's like different cities.
By the way, about your own limits, like if you are like you have the agency and then they are booking the gigs for you, but if you feel like that this is just too much, like how can you set your limits? Yeah. Can you tell the agency that, for example, 4 is a maximum in a week?
I was in the UK. I did 4 gigs in the same night, so that was a little bit hectic. I was like 10 o'clock back in the morning in the hotel, so I said, I think that's a little bit too much, because you have to drive a 2 hours car 1 hour, 2 hours car 1 hour, 1 hour then there, and then 1 hour set again. So it's a little bit hectic. I think 2 a night is it's okay still, but I think 4 is a little bit too much.
So you told them that this is too much.
The maximum.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is interesting topic, like too, because it's really difficult to learn your limits.
Yeah.
And like.
You have
like
to test them first, and then you know.
Yeah, learn from the hard way.
Usually it's like that.
How has your mindset toward music or performing changed over time?
I think it's more aggressive nowadays, the mixing and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course we played like many tracks in short time, so it's keep the mixing flow better, I think.
Yeah. What advices would you give to younger DJs who want to make it and build a long-lasting career?
Promotion is the important thing nowadays, and
social media.
Yeah, because if you don't promote yourself, you don't get anything. You have to send some mixes to the promoters and try to make tracks. Learn to make tracks if you want to go to the outside of Finland.
That's really important.
Yeah. Because it's not very hard to go outside Finland if you don't have any tracks.
But Terroriina, I think she doesn't have.
Yeah, she has very good connections in Holland, because she does lots of promotion for different clothing and know all the big names in Holland.
She's like huge inspiration for people because like she's a DJ.
Yeah.
And she goes there and plays every big festival. It's really nice.
Yeah, like a short time it came. So
Yeah, super cool.
It's very good. Yeah.
So there's some expectations.
Yeah. Harry Proteus was one. Too.
Yeah.
But he has also a big stage show when he goes. That's why the people love him everywhere.
Yeah. Harry has like crazy energy.
Yeah, always. Like he's still when he's retired.
Showman,
Yeah, showman.
100%. What about, do you still get nervous before shows?
Some of the very big shows, if I play outside of Finland, the first tracks are the, but then it goes away. Like if you choose first tracks when you mix, then it's okay.
What about, do you have any kind of things you do to help you feel less nervous?
Few beers.
I think that's the classic.
Yeah, Finland's classic. Give me some beers before I go to stage.
It helps you be more social. Fair enough. How would you like people to remember you in the hardstyle scene in the future? Like, what's your legacy?
I think one of the best mixing in hardstyle and of course the best tracks.
Yeah.
But it's very hard nowadays because there's so much producers coming there all the time. Lots of good stuff coming out all the time. So.
But you are also releasing really good music.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, do you have your next release planned already?
Yeah,
Can you spoil us a little bit?
Yeah, I have in next month comes a few releases and a few big deals I made in Holland for hardcore and some hard techno. A new album is coming out soon.
So yes, new releases are coming your way. Before we wrap up, what are your plans for the future?
Release more tracks and try to focus on different genres like hard techno and hardcore. I got a really big record deal in Holland now, so let's see what happens from that one. They asked me for the agency and all that, so maybe it goes up again.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Give me a high five. That's crazy. That's so happy for you. This is really nice to hear.
I was very surprised that they picked me for the record deals and stuff. And all.
When will it be like out the information?
In 1 month. No, the information. I'm giving a few weeks.
Yeah. So let's stay tuned.
Yeah.
I would say.
It will be big.
Then it's time for the last question that my grandma would like to ask. So let's go.
I would like to ask you what makes this music special to you?
Okay, so what makes this music special to you?
The energy, the melodies, the hardness, of course.
Yeah.
I love the raw.
Yeah. Next, you will get to play us a 30-minute guest mix. So, what will you play us today?
Like very, very hard raw and some of the darker raw and some few hardcore tracks in the end.
Sounds really, really promising. Now, you already know what's the thing. Now is your time to ask questions from Sasha F. Ask anything you would like to know about touring, about artist life, about life in general, favorite food, you name it. Ask anything. I will ask the questions later from Sami on Instagram. Fast questions with Sasha F. Let's go.
Let's go.
Give us your questions. We will be back in a minute, so don't go anywhere. Soon it's time to blast some music.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
See you soon.
Rhythm.
Motherfuckers jump! should fear so much more than that. I'll make them remember. Monsters. They fear death. They should fear so much more than that. I'll make them remember.
The Hiroshima bomb was dropped at 8:15. 8 plus 15 is 23. The Mayans said the end of the world would come in 2012. 20 plus 1 plus 2. Go ahead. Tell yourself it's just a number. It's 23.
waits for no one. Fear the wrath of the dead. Join us or die. Death waits for no one. You will die. You shall fall to the face of death. Join us or die.
You can't hide away. Demons keep on chasing me. Darkness is my remedy. Take a step away from me. You can't hide away.
Warning signs of satanic behavior may be apparent, such as a sudden, bitterly antagonistic attitude towards family and religion. A reclusive behavior pattern and listening exclusively to heavy metal rock music. When one or more of these warning signs are evident, you should look further for ritual items such as a pentagram or other satanic symbols, a decorated dagger or knife. A reclusive behavior pattern and listening exclusively to heavy metal rock music.
your daughter.
Riding in that old school Chevy with the top back, butterfly those, watching throttle when I stop that. Game in my palm, ain't no way I'll ever drop that. Big thing dripping on the road, you can mop that, 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 mop that.
You motherfucker plus your mind.
Underground.
You motherfucker plus your mind.
Underground.
Wow, that was dope. That was dope. People were going nuts in the chat.
Ah, thank you.
They were going nuts.
Glad you guys like it.
Yay! I will come there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, Sami,
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thank you very
You
much.
were on fire. Yay! We hope you enjoyed the episode today, and we all wish you all the best in your career. And
Thank you.
we are looking forward to hear all the news and your new releases.
Yeah, it will be
Yay! It will be really good. Also, remember to follow Sami on Instagram so you know what's going to be happening next in his career. You can find him on Instagram, DJ Sasha F.
Yes.
Right. Also, please subscribe to this channel and
Yeah,
follow
you
me.
need to do it.
And follow Miia Solar on social media to stay up to date about what's coming next. Next time we are going to have guests from abroad again, which is really, really nice. I'm looking so forward to it. The guests will be here diving into the neighbors hardstyle scene with us. So here's a little hint for you what's maybe could be happening next time. But this was Hardstyle with Miia Solar. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. It was 1 month since the last live and it's great to be back. Thank you. See you
See you
in
guys.
2 weeks. Good night.
Good
And
night.
thank you, Sami. Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.